This is Jared Horek for today's RacingDigest.com, and this is my Del Mar Saturday video for Saturday, August 5th, 2017. We're going to do the 8th race from Del Mar. It's going to be the Grade 2 Yellow Ribbon Handicap for fillies and mares, a mile and a 16th on the turf course. We have an 8-horse field, and your morning line favorite in here is going to be number 8, Avenge. So we're actually going for our 3rd winner in a row in our Del Mar summer videos. We started the summer meet doing the Eddie Reed. We got Hunt home on top, plus the exacta with Ashley Loves Sugar, and then the Bing Crosby last week. That was a crazy race with the favorite throwing the rider and getting Drafong getting all involved in it. But we ended up giving out the Quinella. Roy H was my top choice. He finished a troubled 2nd behind Ransom the Moon. So we got that Quinella home. So we're going for 3 in a row with our Del Mar videos. And let's see if we can beat the favorite Avenge, even though she is a solid contender, especially on her form from last year. She's 2 for 2 in Del Mar turf routes. Richard Mandela, Flavien Prat, good jockey trainer team. Flavien Prat, an excellent turf rider. Richard Mandela, his last 15 starters, he's 5 for 15. Now her return race, she hooked Lady Eli. She ended up setting the pace, weakening to finish 3rd in that one. But her form last year was good, including winning the John Mabie and getting a 150 final rating at Del Mar last summer. And then after that, she got a 156 final rating and then a 146 final rating in the Breeders' Cup of filly and mare turf. And then she came back this year, and her first start this year, she got a 140 final rating. You can see, based on her numbers last year and her first number this year, her number dropped off a bit. And she obviously could go better 2nd off the layoff, but then there's also the possibility that she's just not as good this year. And then especially if she gets hooked early, you have horses like Frenzified and especially number 4, Juno, that are capable of showing speed. And if they don't let her get out there and relax and control the pace, we could be looking at a little bit of an upset. And I hope that's the case, because that's what I'm expecting. Number 7, Cambodia, is my top choice in the Yellow Ribbon. She's had 8 turf routes overall in her career with 4 wins and 4 thirds. So she certainly does well in turf routes, finishing in the top 3 in all 8 of those races. Trainer Tom Proctor and then Drayden Van Dyke's going to ride. Tom Proctor is 3 for 15 in his last 15 starters for a 20% win rate. Now at Parks last time, she ended up finishing an okay 3rd. Sometimes horses don't handle that Parks turf course like they do others, but she handled it okay, finishing 3rd. She's just so consistent. She tries hard all the time, and she got a 138 final rating in that one. And then she won a little stakes race, a grade 3, at Pimlico prior to that, and she also got a 138 final rating. A good category that I like to use in the digest, the fastest in the stretch, and especially in turf races. And if you look at that and you see that Cambodia is one of the fastest finishers in the stretch. Now the track profile for this race, you have 40 races, 20% won by front runners, 12% won by pressers, and then the mid runners and the late runners do best here. So then that kind of category, you're looking for horses that can close, and one that has a good finishing kick is Cambodia. She did have that 29.7 finishing kick at Parks last time, but she can finish faster than that. She had back-to-back races at Pimlico and Laura where she finished in 28.5 seconds, and if she can run her last a few furlongs that fast, she certainly is going to be a big threat in here. Hill House High for trainer Richard Baltus, one to look at. Corey Nakatani is going to ride. Good jockey trainer team. Baltus has finished, his runners have finished in the top 2 in 7 of his last 15 starters. So he's a good barn here. Couple starts back. She earned a 152 final rating in the Royal Heroine, but none of her other numbers are that good, and I think she's better at a mile. She's run once on the Del Mar turf course with 1 second place finish. But again, her number was a little bit inflated, I think, a couple back, but she is a threat stalking the pace. And then Pretty Girl, one to look at as a long shot in here. Mike Smith rides back for trainer Paula Lobo. This one, her good number that makes her a threat in here, you can go back to March into Santa Ana, at 9 furlongs at Santa Anita, a grade 2, where she had a 144 final rating, and she finished up in 28.1 seconds. If she can run that kind of race, she's a stretch threat, but her last 2 weren't nearly as good as that one. So my top 4 contenders in the 2017 Yellow Ribbon at Del Mar, my top choice is Cambodia, my second choice is Avenge, my third choice, Hill House High, my 4th choice, Pretty Girl. We're going to make a win wager on number 7, Cambodia. We're going to play a Quinella, Cambodia with Avenge, Hill House High, and Pretty Girl. And then a trifecta. We're going to put Cambodia, Avenge, and Hill House High in first. We're going to put all in second, and we're going to put number 6, Pretty Girl, in third. If you're interested in my full card analysis from Del Mar, you can find that at today'sracingdigest.com each day. If you're also interested in this complete digest for Del Mar for Yellow Ribbon Day 2017, you can go over to todaysracingdigest.com, click on the products page. There you will find this digest and then other digests from across the country. That'll wrap up this week's video. We'll be back next week with another stakes race from around the country, probably from Del Mar.